It's not just about looking younger and feeling younger. It's about actually reversing aging and being younger on a cellular level. The LifeWave X39 stem cell activation patch, which you put on in the morning and take off at night, to the rescue. No injections, no drugs, no side effects. The X39 patch activates your very own stem cells, which increases your energy and vitality, gives you younger skin, reduces inflammation, which is the root cause of most diseases, improves mental clarity, accelerates wound and injury healing, and resets your genes to a younger state. To start getting younger today, contact me, Annie Bush, at 941-468-7091. That's 941-468-7091. Or email me at yourtotalbody@yahoo.com. Your younger self is calling you. Good morning, everyone. See, I was able to get right in there right after the commercial. This is Annie Bush, your holistic longevity strategist, here with your morning longevity moment. Thank you for joining me. All right. So this morning we're talking about mushrooms, and I've already started getting comments on the pros, like, con, don't like mushrooms. So hold on. There was a study last year. They published a study. They followed 15,000 people, let me get this straight, for 20 years. The people that ate mushrooms had a 16% lower mortality rate, and those who replaced processed meat with a serving of mushrooms a day had a 35% reduction in mortality. Okay, so why is this? And here you go. Mushrooms contain this amino acid, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but that's why I put it up in the banner. It's an essential amino acid that is not produced in the body. So that's why we have to introduce it either via food or a supplement. So the thing is with mushrooms, if you've ever cooked them, you get a whole bunch and then they tend to shrink down when you saute them or when you steam them or whatever. So 2 to 5 cups sounds like a lot, but once you cook them down, it really isn't. Or you can take 5 milligrams of that supplement right there that I can't pronounce. But what's really important is your body can't make it, but your body makes it what's called a transporter. That as soon as you introduce that amino acid into your body, this transporter takes that nutrient to where it needs to go. So what's the deal? That particular amino acid protects your DNA. And that's the connection with longevity. And our DNA gets damaged by certain things. And one of the ways our DNA gets damaged is by UV light. This particular amino acid serves as kind of like a sunscreen that protects our DNA from the damage that UV light. And of course, like everything else, this amino acid, these transporters decrease with age. So we need to keep supplementing them as we get older. The deal with, and it declines, and then we're more susceptible to things like oxidative stress and inflammation. The United States, and this was a teaser I put in the comments, and all this information is in the March issue of Life Extension Magazine. Life Extension Magazine is amazing for articles and new science and keeping up to date. And that's where this article is. They had a chart of different countries and our lifespans. The United States is way down here at the lowest, and Italy is way up here at the highest. What are the Italians doing that we're not? They're eating more mushrooms. And that was part of the study too. So that's part of the longevity. So with these longevity moments, I am going to bring you tips and tools that you can just integrate into your life. And today it is about eating more mushrooms. So they protect your DNA. And actually, certain mushrooms protect your brain. So I got some comments already about people that are like, no way, I'm not eating mushrooms. Well, you can get the benefit of that amino acid in a supplement, 5 milligrams, or you can get it in your coffee. There's a certain company, and I have no affiliation with this company, but I drink this stuff every day. It's called Four Sigmatic. And you can get the coffee either in ground, whole beans, whatever. I like it in these little instant packets. It has lion's mane, which is a particular mushroom that's really good for your brain. And they recently came out with creamer. So this is how I'm getting a couple servings of mushrooms first thing in the morning to start help protecting my DNA from getting damaged, and plus getting the neuroprotective power of these particular mushrooms. Cordyceps, reishi, lion's mane, Google them. I'll be covering those in more sessions, more of your morning longevity moments to come down the pike. But for today, the lesson is more mushrooms for longer longevity. Yeah. So, these simple things that we can just add into our lives. So experiment. There's a whole bunch of different types of mushrooms. I like the gourmet blends that have all different, and you saute those up with other vegetables. Yum. Obviously, olive oil, avocado oil. You already know that. We'll deal with that in another session too. This is Annie Bush bringing you your morning longevity moments. So you have optimal health today. So you have optimal health in all your tomorrows. And I do bring these to you because it is my wish for you to be well, to feel well, and to stay well.